The president himself is taking on his top infectious disease expert. Trump said Dr. Fauci's warning about opening too soon was not acceptable and said he, quote, wants to play all sides of the equation. Here's what he said about school reopening.
It's just, to me, it's not an acceptable answer, especially when it comes to schools. The only thing that would be acceptable, as I said, is professors, teachers, etc., over a certain age. I think they ought to take it easy for another few weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks, who knows, whatever it may be.
So this follows Dr. Fauci's remote testimony in front of the Senate, during which he warned that a premature reopening could actually lead to further outbreaks. So with these two leaders disagreeing, who are you going to call? No, I'm just going to say, who are you going to trust? According to a new CBS News poll, only 38% of Americans trust the president for coronavirus information, while a majority, 62%, trust Dr. Fauci for his expertise on the matter. Meantime, in Wisconsin, the state Supreme Court overturned the stay-at-home orders there, ruling it, quote, unlawful. So within hours, this was the scene at one Wisconsin bar where a crowd of thrilled drinkers showed up to celebrate their newfound freedom. So DBL Nation, we go to you when things are really nuanced. We want to know, who do you trust most for information on the coronavirus?
My bartender at the Iron Hog.
It's not your bartender.
No?
Where? The Iron Hog?
That was the name of that bar.
There's no bar called that. The president or Dr. Fauci? Go to dblvote.com and weigh in. Linz, I want to go to you real quick. One's dealing with the economy, one's dealing with public health, but perhaps you can't have a good economy without the public health. So how do you weigh in between this Fauci-President Trump situation?
Right. I think it's important that we know that we're seeing the president more often than we've ever seen him in his presidency, like almost every day. And so he's saying things like, I would be hopeful that we're opening by Easter. And then he's listening to the CDC and Dr. Fauci and following the guidelines to keep people safe. So I just think that he's saying that that's not acceptable, maybe thinking about some parents that he spoke to or people that really don't have the ability or financial means to keep their kids home 7 days a week. You know, but I think that ultimately we're going to follow the guidelines of scientists and data, hopefully, and keep ourselves safe, and that be our #1 priority.
Al, do you think he should be disagreeing with the top public health official, or is that actually okay to have some dialogue?
It's his call to disagree, but it's everybody's call to do as they will. I mean, let's be honest about what we're talking about here, Linz and Tori. I mean, it's really, there's no law that says you have to stay inside. There's no law that says that you have to wear a mask. And really, unfortunately or fortunately, however you look at it, it's your call. If you want to send your kid to school when they reopen, it's your call. If you want to stay home and not go to the Iron Hog Saloon, that's your call. So I'm going to decide to stay inside, but others won't. So that's their call.
There's no Iron Hog.
That was the name of the bar we just showed, Tori.
I'm sorry.
I gotta say, those pictures really turned me off. When I saw people in the bar with no mask, no nothing, I was like, I understand, out of all people who wants to get out of the house, but like, you gotta be safe. If you're gonna step outside, please be safe.
100%. I just first off apologize. I didn't see the sign, but also agree with you that, wow, did Wisconsin just go back to normal real quick? I mean, no masks whatsoever, so I don't know about that. Let us know how you feel. The vote is a strong majority. 88% say Dr. Fauci. Who is the more trustworthy source? We have Dr. Fauci at 88%, 12% Trump. Wow.